Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's Josephine Boto Alexander. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel so that anytime, whenever I'm uploading a video, you got a notification so that you not miss anything. I love you so much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for those who have been watching, subscribing, doing everything to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. So guys, without wasting time, so today I just want to talk about there are some things that we used to see from people or hearing from people, and it would just be like, anyway, am I mean, which category? Guys, there are people who will tell you about getting married or enjoying married once you get married to your best friend, like, and you will be like, where am I? Is my husband, does it really look like my best friend? Does it, you know how best friends are, né? And you look at yourself and your husband, then you'll be like, I'm married to a wrong person. I'm married to a wrong person. Guys, we need to think very careful. We really need to think very careful before we come to some conclusion or before we put some things on the table. Guys, do you know what? They things of saying get married to your best friend, or you just enjoy married to once you are married to your best friend. But did you just start becoming best friends just like that? No. Okay. First of all, we always fell in love. You know, falling in love is simple. Okay, you always fall in love to whoever you fall in love with, but you know, there's a lot that you doesn't used to be open up at the beginning. There's a lot that you might not know about your partner until you come at the point even of getting married. You know, coming to anger, it's possible for you to get married to your partner, but still you don't know how far they can get angry. You don't know how they will react once they are too high, you know. You don't know how they will react, you know. And again, at the beginning or when you are dating, you know, it's really hard to show your true color at some point, and it's really hard again to mistreat each other because, you know, everyone just trying to be good so that you will not lose each other. But at some point, it's needed to show your true color at the beginning so that someone will understand who you are once you are angry, so that someone will know, okay, I can able to cope with this person who break bottles once he is angry. I can able to be with this person who can able to vomit after he's drunk, you know. But these things, it doesn't really happen so easily. It depends to how you are. It depends to who you want to be, you know. And it's really hard. To be honest, it's really hard for you to do everything just at the beginning because, you know, like, maybe you are trying to pick the right person as a man or as a woman. So these things of saying getting married to your best friend is the best. Yes, it works. There are those who are married to who they started dating, or who are married to their best friend because of what they see now or at the beginning of their marriage. But still, with time, you start to understand the person you are married to when things will go far, like when things will come. Still, there's a lot which will come in your way. There's no way you will not, like, there will be no things involved in your life. There will be a lot, you know, starting with friends, come to family, come to kids and everything. So when things will come, that's when you start knowing who you are married to. And that's where you start knowing how your man or how your woman behave when things get tough. And that's when you start knowing whether you are married to your best friend or not. Or that's when you start realizing, like, it's really easy for me to go forward, or maybe one day I'll end up not in this marriage anymore. So, you know, there are some things that you start to learn, things that you have to accommodate whether you like it or not, there are things that you have just to, to adapt to, because at some point it will not even make sense whether you like it or not. You have just to live with that person. So what you need to do is, sometimes you need to, you need just to cover up things. You just need to take things easy. You need to, let me say, if you know that no, my person is like this. That's why people, they go even for counseling. That's why even people used start calling people to come and listen to them. It's not to say that they are weak. It's not to say that they are very stupid. It's not to say that maybe they are not their sense, but at some point it's not easy reasoning things. We must have a misunderstanding. But if we call the third person coming to listen to us, obviously the third person will understand who is right and who is wrong. And it's not even good telling the one who is wrong, like, no, here you did wrong. But sometimes it's good to bring someone who can able to tell, like, no, here you guys are supposed to do this, and someone who is supposed to do this, or that. The reason why you have this misunderstanding, because one who did this was supposed to do this, not to do the opposite. So what I'm trying to say is that marrying, like these things of marriage, is not really about getting married to your friend or something, because still, even if you get married to your friend, still there are things that you don't know about your friend. And friendship, there is tolerance. Like, there are times I know my friend, I might know my friend, and there is boundary. We start knowing each other. We start putting boundary so that we will not hate each other, so that we will not fight each other. By putting boundary in everything, that's the only way we survive and knowing or keep our relationship so long. So we start loving each other and accommodate each other in many ways. So what I'm saying is that the things of saying the best marriage is only once you marry your best friend, it's real only if you want it to work that way. And again, at some point, there are times that I look at it and I'll be like, enemy, where am I? Most of the things that I like, my husband doesn't like it. Most of the things which my husband enjoy, I don't enjoy it. And I don't care. Because this is me. I cannot fool myself. I cannot pretend to be who he is while I'm not. And he cannot pretend to be me if he is not me. But there are times that we look at things and we start making each other happy and start accommodating each other. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense when my husband knows that, no, my wife doesn't like going to bars, and obviously will just drag me to go to the bars, knowing that I don't like such a place. Or it doesn't even make sense when my husband doesn't like the things of filming and everything. So every time I have just to drink. The reason why you guys, you don't see my husband most of the time on my video, because he doesn't like this. And I do. I know there are people also who are just going through the same things with me. Even to pictures itself, most of the time you see pictures like, it will just be hard for you to be in the same picture with your wife or to be with your husband, because you are a person who like picture and him, he doesn't like. So every time, whenever you are just there, like, I want a picture, the moment you come to a camera or like putting someone, his face totally changed and you'll be stressed. So it's better to make peace with things so that do not turn to a different person, or this too much expectation from a partner, expecting him to do this. But the best thing is just to learn to respect each other with whatever you guys love about. And if you know that your partner loves that, please respect it. Leave her to live with that. Let her to live with that. The main reason why people tend to be enemies while they were lovers, just because of not these things of not respecting each other boundaries also. There's no way you will change someone who was born, and you meet someone on their 30s. You meet someone on their 20s, on their 40s. So now you just coming expecting to change that whole human being. How? There are things that you need to learn how to live with. There are things that you cannot even able to try. And it's just a matter of communicating and telling each other that, hey, my brother, I don't like this. And if you like it or if you love it, go do it far from me. Or let me go do it far from you. And sometimes just even to help each other on things like, okay, let me say, I want a picture with you. You are my husband. You are my wife. Because you don't love pictures, at least just take one. I like going out. You don't like going out. At least let's just go out once a month or once in 2 months. But it's not at the bar. And you must also give a reason. I don't like chilling at the bar. Number one, they use, at the bar there's a lot of people who are in a normal state and those who are also in the other substance way. Like maybe the person is drunk, so you just end up beaten because someone was drunk, could not control himself or herself. She end up pouring alcohol on you and end up having a fight which you didn't even mean to fight to. Imagine. So what I'm telling you today is that don't always expect things to be okay. Or maybe let me take it like, okay, because you want to have a marriage like who, because you see them doing the same, you also wish to have. You must know that what you see is not what's in their daily life. Some of the things that you see outside, they are really true, but some of the things they were made, or like they created that. They tried their best to come up with that. That communication that you are seeing outside, it was created. People decide to talk about how they will live with you, while when you are just saying, okay, you end up even dumping your boyfriend because this one doesn't look okay. A normal relationship have to be. How do you know? How do you know? Yes, normal relationship, it's in like, yes, this is normal, this is not normal, but sometimes, did you know how did they come up with such relationship? Communicating is important. You communicate with your partner. You tell them what you like. They will understand you. You understand them. That's all. Mistreating is not good. Mistreating each other is not good in relationship. But at some point, if someone told you that, no, this is what I like, and you don't like it, and you tend to do it even if they don't like it, meaning you also want to look far for some problems. So guys, please, let's stop comparing our relationship with other people, because you don't know what method they've been using. It's better to chill down and you start putting all the things that you think is not good or things that you don't like. Then you tell your partner. They will also do the same. And you start reasoning. You start also questioning yourself. Did I did it right, or did I even satisfy this person with all the things that he like? That's when you start having this good relationship. Even with your best friend, even just a friend who is not even your partner. Like, who is not your boyfriend, who is not your girlfriend, who is not your wife, who is not your husband. To be honest, there's always boundaries. Without boundaries, there's no way you are going to cope. Without a good communication, there's no way you have a good relationship. Thank you very much, guys, for watching my video. I love you so much. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe to my channel so that you get a notification next time. I love you. Thank you.